Okay, so hi. So today, my friends and I are going to talk about plastics. What is plastics? How to reuse plastic? How to recycle? And so on. So first, let's go to Farisah and hear what is she talking about plastics.
So plastic pollution is today one of the most serious environmental problems affecting the oceans. Once in the natural environment, plastic can take up to 500 years to disappear and impacts wildlife on a daily basis. Drifting between two bodies of water, it can struggle or smoother any number of animal species. The danger goes further. Under the influence of the sun, it fragments into the microplastic that are ingested by fish and so enter the food chain. This is therefore also a potential threat to human health. However, more than 8 million metric tons of plastic are discharged into the sea every year. From the 1950s to the 70s, only a small amount of plastic was produced. So, plastic waste was relatively manageable. By the 1990s, plastic waste generation had more than tripled in 2 decades, following a similar rise in plastic production. In the early 20s, our output of plastic waste rose more in a single decade than it had in the previous 40 years. Today, we produce about 300 million tons of plastic waste every year. That's nearly equivalent to the weight of the entire human population. These single-use plastic products are everywhere. For many of us, they have become integral to our daily life. For example, only 9% of all plastic waste ever produced has been recycled, but 12% has been incinerated, while the rest is 79% has accumulated in landfills, dumps, or the natural environment.
Today, I'm going to educate you guys more about recycling method that we have been exposed since kindergarten until now. So, before my friend I already tells you about plastic awareness that we need to be very careful nowadays. Plastic always become our biggest problem in the communities. So, today we are going to know more about reuse and also repurpose. Right. So, reuse, the definition of reuse is that we use that waste or reuse something for its usefulness again and again until it's past its usefulness. And repurpose is basically we find a new purpose for an already existing material so that we don't have to dispose it and we'll continue to use it for another purpose. So the benefit of reuse and repurpose is that first we can reduce air, water and also land pollution. Other than that, we can also prevent more garbage waste from or solid waste from entering our landfill that has already big enough. And other than that, we can also inspire creativity and also reduce money. Alright, so now I'm giving you from this screen an example of the product of reuse and repurpose. There is a charging dock, there is a piggy bank, there is a DIY bowl, there is a DIY envelope, and also a very beautiful and affordable toy cars. So that's all from me. Thank you. I hope you guys continue to give your contribution as a communities to move more this recycling method. Thank you.
I will explain about recycle and reinvent of plastic. As you know, plastic recycling is the method of gathering waste plastic and reconverting them into new and useful plastic products. There are a few benefits of recycling plastic. The first one is recycling conserves resources. When recycled, materials are converted into new products, reducing the need to consume natural resources, which will help to protect natural habitat for the future. Okay, next, recycling helps protect the environment. Recycling reduces the need for extracting, refining, and processing raw materials, all of which create air and water pollution. The last one is recycling reduces landfill. When we recycle, recyclable materials are reprocessed into new products, and as a result, the amount of rubbish sent to landfill site decreases, which reduces emission of methane. Next, I will explain about reinvent. Reinvent is changing something so much that it appears to be entirely new. The first benefit of reinventing is reinventing plastic can provide benefits to the society. Next, it can minimize the harm from production, use, and disposal of plastic. Lastly, reinventing plastic can also simplify polymers and ingredient mixture using standardized formulation so that the product will better lend themselves to integration of plastic into the circulation.
Okay, so from this documentary, we already know that we need to repurpose, reinvent, recycle, and reuse all the plastics. Okay, so we will not harm another creatures, will not harm the environment, and so on. So we need to make it such a DIY or make another products like this and anything lah. So that's it for today. So we are going to meet again in another documentary about another product and another awareness. Bye.